Welcome to day 14 of Not So With You Leadership. Leadership is a calling, as we spoke about yesterday. I'm sure many of you that are joining in on this are feeling a tugging of your heartstrings. More than likely, this is that calling. Something is calling you. Something is calling you to a greater, significant work, if you will, of being a leader, to stepping into the gap of the lack of leadership in this world. For most of the leadership of this world is truly of this world, modeled for this world, and not based upon serving others. This is a blessing to be called, to fill this purpose and calling upon your life, to step into that gap and be a not so with you leader. And God has a way of choosing humble servants, those that are broken, those of us that have burdens, that may not be rich, powerful, influential, celebrities, great looking, all those things we think about, we think in terms of leaders. Sure, I'm probably driving you all crazy now with my Hoosier voice. But that's, that's me. That's who I am. I am what I am. And when we look through history and speaking in terms of biblical leadership and not so with you leadership, we can look throughout the Bible, Old and New Testament. God always picks the humble, the lowly, the less desirable of the community. I mean, look at the leaders that have been brought forth. Moses, Abraham, David, Ruth. You get into the New Testament, Peter himself, James and John, Paul. All these folks, if you look at, were not famous people, powerful people, influential people, but they were chosen to be great leaders and to fulfill the calling that was upon them. And they did that through service, guiding, teaching, loving, growing others. So stay the course. Think about the calling upon your life and what your passion is and how can you fulfill that calling and step into that gap. Step into that gap and be a not so with you leader. Thank you for joining in today.